And it's time for the most biased sports report. Oh, it was a big game yesterday, huh? What'd you think? Now, we don't need to get into the details of it. We lost. Blame whoever you want. And I say that because you already are blaming people, so. It was painful seeing Canada's loss to the U.S., but it was even more painful hearing the commentary. It's nice to know that possibly the highest-rated hockey game in Canadian history was called by Gord Miller and Pierre Maguire, who made mistake after mistake. My favorite part was when Ryan Suter, defenseman for the U.S., somehow morphed into Gary Suter midway through the first. Of course, Gary Suter, I don't think, played the NHL in, 9 years? It's tough for these guys when related people have the same last name and they both played hockey. It's tough. It gets confusing. I was waiting for an appearance from Ryan's dad and Gary's brother, Bob. I was also waiting to see Peter Stastny instead of his son, Paul. Maybe Jared and Mark Stahl should have been out there instead of Eric. Somebody tell Pierre Maguire that Rafalski and Brodeur don't play together in New Jersey anymore. They haven't for years. Apparently, they're still teammates, according to Pierre Maguire, the expert. And then Gord Miller in the first, I don't know if you noticed this, but he kept calling Brodeur Luongo. I'm not sure if he was maybe hoping Luongo was in net. I'm surprised they don't mix up Marleau and Morrow. It's a tough gig, man. It is. They aren't good with names that sound alike either. Roberto Luongo will start against Germany. So if you hear Miller saying Brodeur, don't be confused. It's actually Luongo in there. Americans are funny. Because the U.S. lose that game, it never happened. What? There was a hockey game yesterday? Who cares? But they beat Canada, and it's 1980 all over again. The Miracle on Ice, Part 2. And here comes the insults from down south, calling us Mexico North, which is brutal. America's ugly hat. And then they said, hey, Canada, tell me how my ice tastes.
Tell me how my tastes.
That is just so wrong. So according to the Americans, the tournament ended last night. Don't tell them it didn't, though. There's still more games. I pray we see the U.S. in the gold medal game. I just pray. Leafs forward Mikhail Grabovski got in trouble in Vancouver over the weekend after getting in a bar fight and being thrown out. See, when you're the number one center for Belarus and the toast of the town, sometimes you party too much and get carried away. It's understandable. He's used to that playing in Toronto. Danica Patrick finished 31st at the Nationwide Series in California yesterday and looked phenomenal doing it. Does it really matter where she plays? Look at her. Doesn't matter. 31st, right on. She was on Jimmy Kimmel the other night. Muy bueno. That's right, kids. That's Spanish. That's how hot she was. Love Danica Patrick. And Sunshine Girl Angela has a boyfriend, so we're not going to talk about her.